So this is not going to be a long video. If you want to get in the chat, I recommend you do it right now. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, welcome to the channel. Jump in the chat. I need you to know that AI is here, and it's not just here, it's here to stay, I believe. So I could be wrong, but I believe that AI is here to stay. I believe that you don't have to be worried, you need to be prepared. That's probably a better word. You need to be prepared for what's coming. What exactly is coming? Listen, I don't know. I'm just assuming based on things that I see. So I see some things, I go, hey, that's not looking good. We need to be prepared. And so I think what we need to be doing today is getting prepared for what's to come. And again, what's to come, I'm not 100% sure. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, welcome to the channel. If you have a question or comment, you're welcome to put it in the chats. If you're a new subscriber, drop your name down low. I will shout you out. Let me know. But we need to be prepared for AI. Understand that AI isn't just on its way, it's already here. And we need to really, really be paying attention to what's going on. So there's going to be, in my mind, there's going to be winners, there's going to be losers, as with everything. Whenever we were in the agricultural age, there were winners, there were losers. And then we transitioned into the, let's see, was it factory? I think we went into the factories. There were winners and losers. The winners were those who owned the factory. The losers were those who, well, some of them won, but had to go to college to get a degree and end up working the factories. So, and then we went into the information age, where information was available all the time, at all times, everywhere. And we still have that today. And now we're transitioning into the AI or the automation age, where it's, I guess you can call it the automation age, but AI, the AI age is here. It's not just on its way, it's here. And I believe what we've seen so far is just like 1% of what it's going to be capable of. Because here's the thing, 5 years from now, AI is going to be better than it was today, because AI has the ability to learn, right? I can interact with AI all day, and then it knows me. It understands me. I don't have to tell it certain things. It already knows everything about me that it needs to know or that I've shared. It doesn't have to ask those same questions again. It's got me. It's got me down. And so I believe that we're in the calm before the storm, I can say, because if you watch my previous videos, I predicted that at least minimum 10 million jobs lost in the next year. Now, that's a lot of jobs. And when you break it down, that's probably 30 to 50 million people affected. Because if one person loses their job, let's say that person has a family, then, and they're the breadwinner of the family, then the other spouse loses their job. The two kids lose their jobs. That means the private school loses their tuition. The restaurant down the street loses their revenue. It affects everybody. It trickles down, 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 down. And so that's why I'm a big believer that you should not be sitting around to wait and see what happens. You should not have that, I'm going to wait and see what transpires. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I'm going to wait to find out what move I need to make. No. That's checkers. AI is playing chess. AI is ahead of you. It's ahead of me. And so if you know what I do, like my students do, you know I looked at AI and said, oh my gosh, I can't beat this thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to be friends with it. I'm going to try to partner with it. And so I recommend for you that if you want to be a winner, here's what the winners are going to do when it comes to AI. They're going to partner with AI. They're going to use AI. They're going to leverage AI. They're not running away from AI. They're running to AI. They're not trying to divorce AI. That's you 9-to-5ers. They're trying, like me, trying to marry AI. See, I want to have a relationship with AI. Yeah, I want to be married to AI. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do. All day long, I do. By the way, if you have a question or comment, or if you agree or disagree with my take, you're welcome to drop it down below in the comments. But I want to have a relationship with AI. I don't want to sit back and just be a victim of AI. And that's where a lot of people are going to be. I appreciate the love in the chats. Those of you, a lot of you are going to be victims of AI. That's going to be the losers. So you're going to have the winners, you're going to have the losers. The losers are going to be the victims of AI. Those who saw AI coming, saw the videos, looked at the content, viewed it, watched the YouTube channels, watched this channel, heard the alarms, heard the whistleblowing, and decided to do nothing. Those of you who take that approach, you'll be the ones who are left behind. You'll be the losers in this next phase. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a loser. You could be a winner. Nobody's stopping you. In fact, it's all up to you. See, I made a decision. I don't want to lose. I've lost enough in life. I've struggled enough in life. Let me tell you, struggling ain't fun. It ain't something you look forward to, I look forward to, or even want to be a part of. At all. At all. So if you decide that you want to be in that position, fine, that's up to you. But guess what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to fail. I don't want to stand in line at the grocery store stressed out hoping my card clears. I don't want to plan for a vacation and can't take it because I'm broke. Because I lost my job because AI came along and said, whoop, give me that. Shoop, give me that. Soup, give me that. Right? And that's how AI is going to be for a lot of you when you get to your house, when you go to look at your bank account and that direct deposit didn't hit. You're going to be like, what happened? Oh, they replaced you. They replaced me? I've been there 3, 4, 5 years. I know. And they replace you. How could they replace me? I was making $100,000 a year. That's exactly why they replaced you. Because you were making $100,000 a year. By the way, those of you who make the most, you'll probably be the first ones to go. So, if you don't believe companies are just looking for excuses to cut you, look at Starbucks. Generated record revenue last year, if I'm not mistaken. Their stock plunged, not even plunged, just dipped. Just a little bit for like a quarter. They started cutting and folding and dropping people. It was nuts. Again, these companies don't have your best interests in mind. And that's okay. They're going to take advantage of you, but at the same time, you can take advantage of them. AI is willing to replace you and take your spot. That's okay. You can actually replace AI. Well, not replace them, but partner with AI. Because AI is going to get rid of you. But you are free to partner with AI. Now, whether you do that or not, that's up to you. If you work and your hands aren't dirty, and you're not coming home with tired hands and sweaty or fatigue or anything like that, then you're probably sitting behind a desk. Your job's out. You're just really anything that isn't like skilled labor, good chance you're not going to have that job long. Companies are right now paying 50 staff. But think about 3 months from now when that company decides I can just institute AI for one flat fee per month, and that thing works 24/7, keeps me in business, keeps me open 24/7, and I don't have to pay all these other salaries. What would you do? Exactly, same thing. So don't for a second believe that it's safe, it's gonna work out, everything's gonna be the same, just not the way it's gonna be today. And so this, again, I always say on my videos, this is not to scare you or to frighten you. This is just to inform you, to wake you up. I'm blowing the whistle. I'm saying, hey, wake up. Your job is not as safe as you think it is. And if that's true, and I believe it is, then what does that mean? Oh, that also means your paycheck is not as safe as you think it is. Now, if you lose your paycheck, what bills can you not afford to pay? What bills, if you lose your paycheck this month, what bills next month can you not afford to pay? And I know that's why you guys are going to go nuts and say, that's why you have to have savings. That's why you have to have savings. And that's why I say there was a day when savings accounts were good to have because the banks were paying 5, 10, 15% interest. So that was a good investment. But that's not today. They no longer have that. They don't even pay 1%. So a better idea instead of sitting on savings in a bank account, a better idea, because again, if your reason for the savings is I'm just going to wait until something happens and I have no money and I have to use the emergency money. Okay, I got you. It makes sense. But then what happens? You have that emergency, you spend the money, you're back at zero because you didn't fix the problem. You didn't fix the problem. The problem is you don't have income. You don't have cash flow. You don't have assets. I could talk about this all day long. You don't have assets. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Thank you. I got about 5 more minutes on this video and I'm going to get off. But again, that's why I hate it when people are like, well, I'm saving money. Saving money for what? It's like the worst thing you can do with money. How about use the money while you still have the money so that you can create more money so when the day comes where your paycheck is eliminated, you still have income, right? So, quick example. I have $1,000 in my bank account. You have $1,000 in your bank account. We both have $1,000. Only difference here is how we think. You, by the way, before I get off here, if you want to get in the masterclass, go now. It's going up to $2,500 and it will never go down after that. You better move quickly. It'll never go down after that. It's worth more than that. It'll probably be going up. I see it being $10,000 one day soon. When I start teaching you how to scale your business all around the country, it's going to make that easily. So, all right. By the way, if you know someone who needs moving, tell them go to bookandmove.com. I don't just talk about a middleman business. I actually run one. Go check it out. So you have $500. I have $500. I'm sorry, 1,000. And then you lose your income. I lose my income. You saved your money believing that one day you lose your income and then you'd have the money. So you take your $1,000, you pay your bills, you feel good, you could rub it in my face and say, I told you, it was good to save this money, I can use it for this emergency, I'm covered. And then I say, that's cute. Now that you've spent your entire $1,000, where's the rest of the money gonna come from? Where's your next dollar coming from? Your bank account's zero. Oh, see, you're back in the same boat. All it did was buy you a little bit of time, but there's no guarantee you'll get another job. There's no guarantee you'll get a good job, right? Companies are looking to fire, not hire. And so you say, well, what happened to your 1,000? Oh, I don't have 1,000 either. And you'll say, see, Shon, you're broke too. And I say, wait a minute, here's the difference. You and I, we think differently. You saved your money to cover an emergency. I saved my money to buy an asset. That's the only reason you should save money, is to buy an asset or create or acquire an asset. Well, what'd you do? Well, while you were doing that, I started a home cleaning middleman business online. Shon, but you don't know how to home clean. I know. But there are other people who know how to home clean. I just send customers to them and I get paid every time I get a customer. I take $100, $150 every time. Let's just say $100. Okay, so I'm broke, but monthly my business brings in, let's just say something small, $2,500 a month. See, I have cash flow. What was the difference? You saved your money for the purpose of using it for an emergency and now it's gone. You're still at zero. I saved my money for the purpose of creating an asset that cash flows to me. I'm at zero today, but a month from now I'll be at 2,500, and then a month from then I'll be at 2,500. So one of the biggest things, by the way, I always say this, and I haven't said it in a while, but I do say it a lot. I know a lot of rich people that live in this neighborhood where I am. I'm out here at the pools today. That's why you hear all the noise in the background. But I have yet to have, because we have an entrepreneur club in the neighborhood, I have yet to hear any rich people back here, and they make more than me, any rich people back here talk about saving money. Have not heard it. You know what I hear them talking about? Risking money. Taking equity out of their house to launch a business, build a hotel. I've heard all this. I have yet to hear them talk about saving money in the bank or emergency accounts or credit scores. Don't hear those conversations at all, ever. At all, ever. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. I got to get off here. My day is over. My work day is over. It's time to get the kiddos and have some fun. I told you, I enjoy freedom, right? If my business makes $12,000, $15,000 per month, it doesn't make me rich, but it does mean I don't need a job. As long as my bills are under $15,000 a month, I'm living a good life, right? Now I want to make more than that, right? So I want to make $50,000 a month minimum, but it all starts with taking a step. You know, AI is here. Those who do nothing, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be the losers. Those who partner with AI and say, how do I work with AI to make money? You're going to be the winners, right? If you want to learn how to do that, put the word middleman in the comments below so you can learn how to build a middleman business. If you don't want to get into, really, you don't have to build a business. It's all done for you. It's set up for you, implemented for you. We just hand you the keys. I'll break it down one day. The business is already ready to go. When you enroll, you do an online training, and we set up the entire business for you, give it to you, green light, go. That's why the business is going to be $2,500, and then it's going to be going up to $10,000 very soon. I know it isn't for everybody. Everybody is not going to be a winner. I understand that. But for those who want to change their lives, see the opportunity, you better move quickly before you have to spend a lot more. All right, I got to go. See you guys on the next video. Have a blessed day. Say, how much a month is marketing cost? If you're talking about for a, appreciate the love, appreciate the questions. If you're talking about for a middleman business, I teach a free model, so free to fee. And so I'll just give you a little bit of what I teach in the online portion of the training. And then again, it's like buying into a Chick-fil-A. Well, I don't know how to set up a Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A sets all that up for you. They pass you the keys, run your business. That's what we do. You don't have to build a website. You don't have to do all the, you can if you want to, but you don't have to do all that. If you get the VIP, we set it up for you, hand the business to you and say go. And we don't just say go, we give you everything to make your business go. So scripts, launch, templates, contracts, everything. I'm telling you, it's all done for you. You better move quickly because I'm thinking about putting it at 10,000 while I'm talking about that. Like, wait a minute. That's too easy. They can, if you make 10,000 a month in one city, what happens if you go to 10 cities? That's how easy this is. So, but to answer real quick, we teach how to do free marketing up front and use the customer. I think Paul left that comment, so that question. So Paul, what you do is we teach how to use free marketing up front. It's not going to cost you anything. We do free marketing, right? So nothing or very little. You use free marketing. I have a 7-step free marketing plan. And once you use that, it's going to generate customers. Then the customer is going to pay you. So if I get 3 customers today, I made $450. Then you take a percentage of the $450 and then you roll that into paid advertisement. So it should not cost you anything to get your first few customers and then let the customers pay for your paid ads. So you could have 0 on your advertising budget. It does not matter. The goal is to get the customers to give you the money and then you take the money and pay the advertising platforms, not out of your own bank account. Hope that helped. I gotta go, gotta get rolling. See you guys on the next video. Have a blessed day, of course, and please get ahead of this thing before you get left behind. Don't be an AI.